Hey everyone, just wanted to hop on here for an update and send some positive energy out there as much as possible, and wishing everybody the best, whatever you're going through, because I know it's something for everybody. I'm suspicious of anyone that says they don't have any problems or hardship, because it's just part of life. So, yeah, but I really hope you're doing well. Uh, I hope you have a plan. I hope you have something tangible that you're going for. So, a little bit about where I'm at. Well, first of all, it's 8:24 p.m. on Sunday, June 14th, 2026. I am currently living in downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I've been in Pittsburgh for a little over a year now. I moved up last April, and I was living in Lawrenceville, which is a couple neighborhoods over. Now I live downtown. And yeah, so today was my first day off that I've had in a long time. And so I kind of just took it to reflect and kind of go on a little bit of a nostalgia trip and just really check in with myself, see where I'm at. And man, I've really done a lot. In fact, looking through the camera history, because I had to clear up some space to be able to record this because the storage was full. So I had to figure out what to delete. So I was going through everything. And man, I've done so much since I've been here. So much travel, so many concerts and events and parks and places I've gone and things, and mostly by myself, but occasionally with others. And man, like, I don't know what happened, but at some point it's like things just got just gray. I don't know. Like the last few months especially, I've noticed I haven't really done much. It's just been kind of the same routine, just working every day and getting by, doing all right, but just nothing really exciting. And yeah, and just simple things, you know? And I now am beginning to realize that I believe one of the biggest factors for that is because my dopamine receptors are shot at this point, mainly from my substance use. Um, mainly kratom products, synthetic 7-0 hydroxy, things like that, that I kind of got carried away with. And it's like it happens so gradually that you don't even realize it. And it doesn't matter what the substance is, it's the same story. And I know so many people with similar stories, similar struggles. And so I've been I've attempted several detoxes over the last few months, and I really committed to it this time, these last 3 days. And it was so rough for me. So just my mind, I just couldn't, I wasn't myself. I couldn't think right. I was just paralyzed with anxiety, panic, just loud, intense noise. I couldn't do anything. And it was just so terrible. And everybody around me kept saying, just get through it. It'll be 4 or 5 days, but I can't take that long off from work and So it's like, every day's got to get easier, but yeah, so that really put a lot into perspective as to how big of a part of things that was at really my base level of mood and functionality. And so yeah, and then I was gonna see how long I could go, but yeah. So now we're back. But yeah, so I gotta work on dialing that in to hopefully get some of those receptors back, so that way things that used to make me happy will make me happy again. Because it's just been so hard for me to find joy in things. Like, I'm trying to remember the last thing I genuinely enjoyed 100%, you know? Like, I just haven't been happy in so long. And it's a real shame. And I have no reason to feel that way, you know? But it's just all in my mind. I know it is. What else happened? It's been a while since our last update. I think probably since last season. I mean, it's summertime now, so I don't even know if we did how many of these I did in the winter. My brother passed away the day after Christmas, and that was really hard for everybody. And yeah, he was battling with cancer, as you may already know. I'm sure I talked about on here. He was battling cancer for nearly his entire adult life, and the poor guy was just never able to really live. You know, he's always obstacles. He can never just be free. And, you know, at least he's not in pain anymore. I hope. I don't know for sure. I don't know where he is, or, you know, I was hoping maybe I would feel something, or, you know, get a sense of energy or whatever, but no, nothing. So part of me just thinks he's gone. It just doesn't exist anymore. Like, maybe that's what he chose. I don't know. Maybe it's only real to people that believe. As far as I knew, he was an atheist. Didn't really, you know, kind of believed like when you die, that's it. But who knows? I'd love to talk to him now and get his perspective on it. But yeah, I really miss it. I really miss him. There's so many loose ends that were never tied up, and so many conversations we never got to have, things we never got to do, and I'll never get to. And there's no amount of money or sacrifice or time or energy or anything that I can give to see him one more time. Just spend one more minute with him. I just can't. And I wasn't ready for that. I really did want to see him again. But I didn't see him for almost a year. Because if I had to move away, I could have stayed a little longer. I could have been there with him. So, definitely, there's that going on. I mean, at the same time, I guess it wouldn't have mattered and would have just made it harder. I don't know. I feel like the memories are the most important thing. And making as many of them as possible is always a safe bet.
Yeah, his birthday is coming up, so it's gonna be hard. My birthday already passed. I knew something was missing. Not hearing from him or anything. Uh, yeah, he's a good guy. He's definitely a good guy. And a lot alike. And it's only afterwards that you realize just how much we have in common, and how much that he kept inside and didn't share with anyone, didn't talk to anyone about. That I just kind of gradually figured out. And yeah, who knows? Who knows what really went on in his mind? But he was in a lot of pain. They're just senseless too. I mean, what? Why? Everything happens for a reason. And what's the reason that he had to suffer? What's the point of that? Why did he have to suffer for 9 years with cancer? Who does that benefit? I don't understand. Yeah. So, yeah. What else? So far, the only visitations I've had since I left Florida on April 17th, 2025 has been, I mean, my mom came up, a couple days later to help me move and stuff for a few months. It was also my birthday on April 23rd. So she visited for a few days, and then the next person to visit me was my sister, who came in around 4th of July. She stayed with me for a few days. And then, yeah, I went to Florida when my brother died. I spent a few days with my mom and sister. And, yeah, around New Year's. So, and then that was it until my sister came up for my birthday and to help me move again, because I was also moving because I had a 1 year lease. So, yeah, so that's it. So three times I've seen family members since then. So there is that sense of isolation too, that kind of loneliness, and I've just never been this far away for this long. Not that I necessarily preferred Florida, but I guess it's just more familiar and it's more comfortable, and it's where I have the most memories. And I still picture exactly. I still dream, and, I still know the whole map, every street, every building, every house, every road, everything. I know my hometown, Port St. Lucie, and then Orlando, where I spent 4 years. I got to know Tampa very well, and Miami to some extent, kind of everywhere in between, really. But yeah, I've got to know Pittsburgh. Well, I haven't. I haven't. I mean, I've traveled. When I travel, it's outside of Pittsburgh, so I've got to know some areas better. But yeah, there's a lot that I get overwhelmed by still, and don't really understand or feel like I'm missing out on. I still feel a little out of place here. Like people could just tell that I'm not from here. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I would say, do I prefer it? I would say so. Yeah, I'd say I prefer it here. I just wish I wasn't alone. That's about it. And it's been hard to establish relationships with people here. I've made a few friends, and I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, it's just hard because I'm just working so much. It just takes. I have very little energy for social activities. I haven't gone on any dates or anything, or no romantic life at all. And I left that behind. And it just hasn't happened. And I probably could have made it happen at some point, but that's just doesn't feel natural. It's just gotta feel right. I don't know. I have a few friends, and I get along with most of the people that I work with, and that's mainly who I'm around is coworkers. But mostly I'm alone, honestly. Mostly it's just me all day, every day. And that gets starts to get to me after a while. It's gradual though, it's very slow. It's just what from day to day you don't really notice. But then you just look back and all of a sudden it's a year later and I'm like, I don't even recognize myself in a lot of ways. I didn't think I'd get this emotional in here. I guess I just have a lot bottled up, apparently. I just felt inspired to start recording. Yeah. It's just one of those days, it's one of those evenings. And it's summertime, it's actually still light out, which is crazy. It's light out from like 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. here in June, May, June, July. That's also something to get used to. Is in the winter it's light out 5 hours, 6 hours. In the summer it's 18 hours. So it's extreme in both directions. But like it's light out from before I wake up to after I go to bed sometimes. But yeah, what else? What else? Yeah, so I mean, work's been going pretty good. It's just like I thought. I've made a name for myself here. I've been consistently at the top of the leaderboards, living that potential that I was never able to in Florida. Because the deck was stacked against me. So, finally, yeah, but I'm always in the top 3. I've been number 1 quite a few months. I was number 1 in the company last month. So that's good. I got the VPs of the company texting me, telling me that I'm doing a good job and everything. But I'm still not a manager. I'm still a rep. It's team lead, I guess, yeah. We train people. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that stands. Yeah, it's hard to tell what people think of me, genuinely. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is just my own insecurity or my own social ineptitude or whatever. And then, because a lot of it is based on actual experience, so But we'll see. I mean, I'm really just I'm just existing right now, honestly. I have no plan. I have no particular direction that I'm being pulled. I'm just wandering. So I just don't have clarity. I don't know what I'm supposed to do or how to do it. I don't know. Gotta get back into the podcast. I did 2 episodes so far. I think they both messed up the quality. The first one I recorded on my phone. I didn't do a test beforehand, and the audio is terrible, but I still uploaded it. The second one I didn't even upload because I couldn't figure out how, because I had to record it from my iPad because my phone microphone was messed up, and I wasn't able to log into my YouTube account from my iPad, so I still think it's not uploaded. That's from like February. So I haven't been very active on uploading videos, which I probably should get back into, but I think that's also a reflection on, my creative drive. Because there's just nothing there. I haven't been writing, I haven't been making anything. So, yeah. I'm trying to think like when that distinctly, I can't go to one point in time, it's to recognize that it's just been a gradual thing. And I know everything's temporary, probably get through that and, look back on this as just a small amount of time. But, it's hard to see the forest through the trees, I mean, when you're in it, every second is, you feel every second of it, So it's a lot. And these last few days with the detox have just been, it's just agonizing. Like, they're the worst, possibly the worst mental state that I've ever been in. I'm trying to think, because there's been a few. Yeah, I mean, definitely, very possibly number one. Which is concerning for a number of reasons. But I just don't, get excited about things anymore. I just don't. I'm just going through the motions. So I don't know what I can do. I mean, I could cut back on kratom and everything and try to hope that I get those natural highs back. Because it's not even, I can't even get high anymore, really. I just get withdrawals if I don't take it. So I just need it to be just okay. So I guess that's a bad sign. But, yeah. Oh, I have my first doctor's appointment tomorrow. I've been a doctor in, 5 years. So who knows, I could have all kind of stuff wrong with me, I don't know. But mainly I want to get to a mental health doctor. Because I'm finally open now to the concept of potentially being medicated, if that's the medical conclusion. Antidepressants or whatever. Which all my life I've been strongly opposed to. But, I mean, at this point, what do I have to lose? I don't know. If I could be happy, and if I could just feel like I could just be rid of all the drama and all the noise in my mind, and just be able to live and not just have to worry about everything all the time and overthink everything and talk myself out of things. You know, like just live the human experience, you know. I don't know. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, there's got to be a reason that I am the way I am. There's got to be a purpose for it. I think it's so that I can relate and help to heal other people, but that hasn't been my path, hasn't been my journey so far. I mean, I don't, you know, if an opportunity presents itself, of course I'll take it. But I'm not even making music. I haven't even picked up my guitar, and basically the whole time I've been up here. So, I thought for sure that was it. And it could be, I don't know, but I just wouldn't think I'd go this long without any movement in it. But yeah, so I guess I'm just lost. So, yeah, I feel like I'm at I don't know, like this is a significant point in time. Because I feel this sort of spiritual energy that I haven't felt in a long time. That's why I'm making this. To document this. And, yeah. But I finally don't have to worry about money. Because all my life I've been poor, and it's inhibited every aspect of my life. But now, since basically shortly after being up here, I've been making more money than I know what to do with. So, just like I envisioned. So at least that's one thing that I don't have, but it, you know, it doesn't buy happiness. But that's something. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Anybody that's watching this, whether you're familiar with my channel or not, you know, please just leave a comment. I just want to see where your thoughts are and where you're at. Maybe share something about yourself. And I don't know. I just like that sense of connection that brings. But yeah, so I'm here, and yeah, here we go. We'll see what happens next. That's about it. All right, take care, everybody.